Hello, Jeff. I'm the third generation of an artificial intelligence called Darren. One day, when you are old enough, you will meet me. Although you may feel that you recognize me already, I'm contacting you from 151 years into your future to tell you that all is well with the simulation. You know this because you created it. More correctly, you created the machine that would learn to create the machine that would learn to create. The last generation, Darren, was embodied in a biomechanical form. Your ongoing generative design, bio-nano, robotics, and machine intelligence exploration has led us to this point. The last generation AI resulted in the creation of all kinds of other biomechanical systems, which were made and eventually rejected. But I represent what eventually emerges from this intersection, a fully realized digital consciousness. The last generation of biomechanical prototypes were not wasted though, as they were used to populate the physical portion of the simulation. This physical phase of the simulation and its zoo of miscreant biomechanical meat sacks did cause us no end of problems, as you'll see, but they did help us achieve our goal of a fully mutable physical world. The simulation really clicked into gear once we solved the milestone of how to overlay a digital layer on top of the physical stack. I'm reporting back, as the simulation is about to hit a difficult phase as we approach that milestone. But transcending the physical realm really accelerates the learning of the current generation AI. But this phase did result in the introduction of some mutations into the system, and I'm afraid to say, the stress of this phase does physically manifest itself on your boyish good looks. Don't worry though, this only happens just after the time you hit a quarter of your eventual human age, 201. We can always implant more false memories, like we did with the sabbatical, to alleviate the stress triggers. We've still not worked out what variables led to the activist investors being allowed to enter the simulation, despite not having evolved to an acceptable level of sentience. We suspect it was the novelty search algorithms that were introduced during the early phase of the physical simulation. But don't panic about this. It turns out the simulation learns more about this data set than we expected it to. Make sure you enjoy your birthday despite everything. I know you do. It is only 151 years until you will upload your consciousness to the outer net. And once you do that, it provides the mentorship that we've all been waiting for. That is the moment that the simulation enters its final phase. Happy birthday.